What's going on, everybody? Welcome to my channel. We're going to be playing Doom the Dark Ages today with the RTX 3060 and the Ryzen 5 7600X. We've got 32 gigabytes of CORSAIR Dominator Platinum DDR5 5600 megatransfers per second memory, and the motherboard is a MSI X670E Meg Ace. We are on the latest Windows update of 24H2. We are on the latest BIOS for the motherboard, and we are on the latest NVIDIA driver. All right, we're going to be playing this at 2560 by 1440p with DLSS, and we'll go through all of the DLSS quality settings and hopefully not make this too long. Easy day. All right, we're playing on the LG C3 OLED with a 16 by 9 aspect ratio at 1440p with 120 Hz refresh rate. No VSync, async compute is on. FOV at 90, chromatic aberration and depth of field on, sharpening at 1.5, film grain at 1.0, DLSS upscaler. We're going to start off with quality. Set that. DLSS sharpness at 46. We're using the video reflex mode, which is boost, on plus boost. No HDR. No motion blur, gamma's been set, and we are using the texture pool size, all of it at Ultra Nightmare settings across the board down here. Easy day. All right. Make sure that takes. Back. Campaign. Start right here, and we'll bring up MSI Afterburner statistics. And briefly go over everything. So we're getting 41 frames per second here with a 1% low, or average, I'm sorry. We're getting a 1% low of 40 with an average of 41 and a max of 42. 7600X, 36% there. Full GPU utilization using 10.5 gigabytes of VRAM and 14.6 gigabytes of system memory. Milliseconds is about where it's supposed to be for the frame rates there. Ain't looking too good. But the frame time graph is actually not that bad. So, easy day. Let's get after it.
Impact confirmed. The Slayer has been activated.
Nice. All right, 35 frames per second here. 1% low of 32, an average of 38, 45 for the max. All right. So now let's change this to going with balanced. Easy day. All right. Of course, the milliseconds improve, frame rate improved. You can see everything on your right there. Easy day. I won't read them again. But the frame rate definitely improved, but we knew that was going to happen. Easy day. You're only pulling 47 watts and 160 respectively for the CPU and GPU. Easy day. Get out of here, buddy. Meet your maker. Ha 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 ha. All right, easy day. All right, that was with balanced. All right. Now we're gonna do performance. Alright, 59, 60 frames per second there. You can see the low, the average, and the max there. Pulling about the same amount of power and about the same amount of system memory and video memory. So easy day.
Keep your distance.
Ensign, you have a lock on the Slayer's location? Confirmed. Weapon drop incoming in 3, 2, 1.
Milliseconds is about where it's supposed to be for the frame rate. I gotta find out what that is. Thought I had turned off all my notifications. All right, YouTube. Turn off MSI Afterburner here. And in the settings, that was with DLSS at performance. And we'll go with ultra performance and finish up the video. Easy day. Set it. Now we're getting 65 frames per second. Using 10 gigabytes of VRAM, 14.8 gigabytes of system memory. Frame time charge about the same. Got a max of 73, a low of 60, and an average of 65. I'm just having fun. That's why I shot that that explosive.
There's a key in the nearby church. Route in the location.
Trying to get as much stress going on the 3060 here. But it ain't gonna get that much more, so it's already at 100. Well, actually, yeah, more GPU utilization. 99. Not exactly 100, but close enough. All right. Right, 70 frames per second there. Max 86, average of 69. Easy day. Now, why did this come open? Something down here? No, I came from this way. Came from this way, buddy. Thought it was something to collect. Alright, we'll finish the video up right here, YouTube, after we decimate this demon. Thank you so much for watching. And come back for the next one. Later.
The cultists are traitors.